Okay guys, so here I am. Maybe I shouldn't be videotaping this because this is my second week with 40 hours of work. Needless to say, I'm tired. Doing the best I can. I'm just schlepping on. I got up today, took 2 cups of coffee, and then all of a sudden I was sleepy. So I went back to bed. Of course I didn't fall asleep, but I was kind of dozing off for like an hour, and then I finally said, just make yourself get up and do your thing because, you know, and again, I'm going to work. This is my second day of weekend and 6th day in a row. We'll survive. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow off, so I can't wait. Okay. Unless they call me in. All right, so the long-awaited foundation, IT Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better. This is it. I'm not showing you yet the whole tube because it's so worn out. It's really, I should be ashamed of showing this to you. But that's a sign that I'm using it, that I'm not just saying, use this, you know, because. No, I've used it. Do I use it all the time, every day of my life? No, I don't. I reach for it when, especially at this time of the year, when I feel that my skin needs a little bit more nourishment, that it's very dry, that it's very needing of something, okay? And I started using a serum too for my skin, and that kind of dries my skin out too. So that's why I think I'm more or less using this for now. I have other foundations that I love, and just like this one, they're at the top of my list. I will share it with you sometimes in the future. Today though, it is IT Cosmetics. And let me give you a little bit of information on it. Okay, so this foundation, according to its description on its site, it is Your Skin But Better. Does not crease or crack and fine lines. You have to blend it well, just like with any other foundation. I am having a little bit more mature skin, especially at the crease of my eyes. First of all, my eyes are very, very sensitive. If you can see, I have deep set eyes. I have dark circles. I have puffiness. I have discoloration on the lid. It's all a sign of sensitivities. My eyes are very sensitive. If I'm tired, what was this? I'm sorry, I'm not used to this. Okay, continuing. My eyes are a sign of the way I feel. If I feel tired, this is how I look. Sorry. Okay, gives you a healthy glow. True. I actually have had few people comment on how my skin looked that day, the day of wearing it. I don't usually wear it alone. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I put something over it. But I'll get back to that. It's paraben free, which is a preservative, which is another good thing about it, and which I think is one of the reasons that I love it so much. SPF 50 non-chemical sunscreen, which is another wonderful thing. It has no chemicals in it. And it's 50 SPF. So if you don't have the time, and I don't have the time, to layer your skin up with 5 different layers, wait for it to soak in, and then put another layer, and then foundation, and powder, and then full makeup, then really, this is like one product that you can slap on. Just make sure that you really blend it in well, and you can be assured that your face, your neck, your ears, your eyes are well protected from the sun's rays. Multitasking Beauty Miracle. Improves skin texture, brightens skin hydration by about 79%. Infused with peptides, which is another word for amino acids. Niacin, which is one of the vitamins B. If I'm correct, it's B3. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Algae, it's, you know, one of the sea goodness products, ingredients, you know, I don't want to use the wrong word. I'm so tired I can't think of it, but I think it's a seaweed type of thing. And it's full of nutrients that cosmetologists, dermatologists using for decades, if not longer to create potions for your skin, for your face, for your body. So it has algae, it has vitamins A, C, B, E. It also has a hyaluronic acid, and everybody talks about hyaluronic acid right now. Sorry, something is itching in my eye. And hyaluronic acid is something that keeps the moisture at the top of your skin, makes your skin look more dewy, more youthful. We all need that, young or older. It has hydrolyzed collagen, whoa, along with other antioxidants, natural botanicals. It retails for about $38. Now, I just noticed online that they also offering a travel size, which retails for $15, which is significantly less, sorry. And it would be a good probably buy to try different colors. Unfortunately, this line, and that's one of the cons, this line doesn't have that many shades. It goes from fair, light, medium, dark, and maybe deep. I'm not too sure about that. I originally tried to use medium, I think, and that was when I discovered this line. It was sort of in the middle of summer, so my skin was a little bit darker with sun exposure and all that. And I felt that even though my skin was darker, medium was a little off. I don't know, it has a cast that I didn't care for. So instead of going the shade down, as anybody else would, I went 2 shades down and I went to fair. And I'm using it. But if I just use it alone with any bronzer or any other product, I look washed out. It's too whitening for me. And I don't like that look either. Otherwise, I have no major complaints. So again, It Cosmetics CC. What CC stands for is Color Correcting Cream Foundation. With my discoloration, with my freckles, with my pinkiness, with my dark spots, I don't want a full of a coverage that I feel like I have a 1/4 of an inch of layer of foundation. I want something light. I want something that will fuse with my skin and will make my skin look better and more attractive and a little bit younger if possible. So not to waste any time, I'm going to start using, I have nothing else on my skin except the regular skincare, a little bit of serum. I used a little bit of oil. A dot of this. This is a very creamy, very thick cream foundation. It really a little bit goes a long way. That's why this tube I have, I'm not kidding you, and I use it a lot. I excuse me, I have it for a long time. So instead of using the sponge that I'm going to use in a little bit to blend this in, to fuse it with my skin, I don't have any primers under because I think with all the wonderful ingredients that are in this foundation, I don't want to create a barrier between this and my skin. I want this to penetrate my skin. I want this to fuse, to become one with my skin, if I can say that. So I'm going to just dab my finger. You know, I feel as if, you know, if I went in with the sponge right on the dot, the sponge, you know, absorbs quite a bit. So you will probably, if you do that, you will use a lot more product than you should. So now with the sponge, I'm just going to go in. I'm using it wet today because I just washed it. So I don't know how that will work for me in the end. A lot of people like to use kind of damp, not wet, not dripping wet, but damp sponges. They feel like it gives a little bit more moisture to the skin. I'm gonna go back and forth between 2 mirrors. I have a magnifying mirror that I have to my left, and that kind of gives you a more very true vision of the blending in. I want it again to be one product. I don't want to look as if, I'm sure you can see that it's already like evening out my tone on my face. So I'm going to use this a little bit on my skin, on my neck. I don't want to use too much of that product on the side of my skin, of my face, I'm sorry. I'm a little hairy on top of other things, so I don't want to emphasize that, you know, and remember that for your own use too. A little bit of leftover on my eyelids, not much, just a little bit. Remember that for your own use. I'm going to use the corner of it, just kind of blend it in into the corners of my eyes. And I'm just going to dab, dab, dab. I'm not going to bore you with the rest of the application. You see what I do. You have to find the right amount of time for you to kind of fuse that with your skin. I like this foundation or any other foundation to be really, really blended in. I want to make sure that I have no product showing in my pores. I want it to be like my own skin. So I'm going to stop for a second and I'm going to continue. Once I'm blended, I'll come back and I'm blended. Once I'm done blending this product into my skin, I will be right back and we'll talk some more about other things. Here I am again. So you can see I have a very thin layer of this product. It is, I feel, a little bit lighter than it should be, but I can work with that. I don't see anything in my pores. I feel that it's blended well with my skin. I can't emphasize enough, guys, to purchasing something like this. It's a magnifying mirror. Especially for a person that can't see a lot, it's a good thing. I have two. I have one that's, yeah, I'm in my world, okay? Looking at myself, left, right, me everywhere. But anyhow, I'm going to try to set and put a base now for a little bit of eyeshadow. Again, I'm looking for a natural look. I'm going to work again today. I'm tired, so I'm just kind of, I want to brighten up my skin. I want to make sure that my eyelids are nice and matte. I'm going to set this makeup with another natural product because I feel like I want my skin to breathe as much as it can. So for the eyelid, I'm going to use an Alima Pure. It's a all-natural organic product. It's in bone, and Alima Pure is this, okay? This is just something I found that I really like. I love Bare Minerals. I like other mineral companies. This is more of an higher end, all-natural product that I would definitely recommend. There's a lot of shades. It's very confusing to pick the right shade for you. I'm still not 100% sure that I'm using the right shade for myself, even though I've tried so many samples. And a good thing about this company that you can get up to, I don't know how many, but you can get samples on it and you can try it out, and they're very happy to do that for you before you purchase the whole package. It makes sense to me. I think any product should be sampled. So this is Bone Alima Pure. I'm just gonna, it's very, very sheer powder. I'm just gonna dip my eye brush, which is worn out again. I use it all the time. It's very pliable, very easy to use. I'm gonna really saturate that brush, dust a little bit of off, and I'm just gonna dab again. I'm not really smudging, I'm just kind of dabbing it in. Sometimes I smudge if I know the skin is a little bit smoother, you know, at the top of my lid. That's fine to do, but try not to do it, you know, at the corner of the eye. I even go a little bit under sometimes just to kind of dry everything off. So you can see the difference, this eye versus this eye. Not a huge difference, but just enough to see that it is more even with my skin. So I'm gonna dip a little bit more. Again, a little bit of dusting. Make sure that the brush is really saturated and dust off. If you need to go back and just kind of dust this off, I'm gonna do the same thing. I have mostly the discoloration that I have on my eyelid is from the beginning of the eyelash all the way to the crease, and it's just something I inherited genetically, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just dealing with it, doing the best I can with it. And I'm really dusting, good. Good. I think that's that. I can see, you know, little, but I can see already that my face is a little bit more even. Is it perfect? You know, if I use thick makeup and will make it perfect, it will be perfect. But this is a everyday, work day makeup. So I'm done with this. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna close this. Now for the setting powder, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Today, I'm gonna use a very, very little. And just because I know my skin will still breathe and will even out my tone even more. This is Cool number 3. And it's, again, let me see, Alima Pure. And it is a satin matte foundation. So very little today. I don't wanna look over powdered, over dry. I just wanna kind of fill the gaps in. I'm gonna use a big brush for this. This is the biggest brush I have so far. It's MAC, worn out again because I use it all the time. Very, very soft. And I'm just gonna make sure that this is really, again, saturated, dust it off the best you can without really hitting it, just a little bit. And I'm just gonna go through my T-zone a little bit under my eyes, because that's where I want to kind of even out the hollows. A little bit around my lips, a little bit around my cheeks for now. Again, I'm not doing circular motion yet. Right now, I'm just kind of setting the powder in. And then I will try to kind of dust this off. I don't want to over dry it. I think when your skin looks too dry, it has too much product on it, you will emphasize the lines. You will emphasize the imperfections that you have. You want to, what you want to do, you want to emphasize your skin, your facial features the way you want it to be emphasized. And I don't want to look older. That's not the goal. I know I'm not going to look 20 or 30 ever again, but that's okay. I want to look the best I can at my age. And this is how I'm doing it. So now I'm just kind of going downwards and quick strokes. Right now I'm just doing quick strokes with the big brush.
I know that, you know, that I'm just checking everything in. I don't want any areas where I see the brush even. So again, deep.
Blending, to me, is the most important thing. Skincare, fusing the product with your skin so you look natural and you are the one that knows that you have makeup on. I want people to be, it's like, oh, your skin looks good today. That's great. And I've had that happen. I'm going to sweat. This is still brand new. I'm going to move. I'm going to be, I work physically. I work in healthcare. I work with a lot of sick people. And we rush all the time. And, your face, just like the rest of your body, will get a little bit of sweaty. So I don't have time to reapply makeup. I want the makeup to be set in. I want the makeup to be light. I want the makeup to stay put. I don't want the makeup to travel down on my face and my neck. So, saying that, I like what I see. Again, not perfect. I don't have mascara. I don't have eye makeup on, but I want to add a little bit of color to my face. Right now, what I'm going to use with this foundation, this powder, I'm going to go to Alima Pure again. And I'm going to use a very light bronzer that I feel is perfect for my skin and for a day like today. And it's Maracaibo. It's a funky name. You can see it online if you want to see it. I'm gonna probably line it up underneath so at least you have the name for it. Okay, I know I have an accent and sometimes you can. It's like, what is she saying? What is this? Why is she talking so funny? Damn it. Okay, so. I have very little on my container here, dusting it off. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna contour and I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer. So just kind of from the top of the ear down, and I'm dabbing it again. Same thing on the other side. I'm not blending it, this product yet. I don't know if you can see the difference. I can. So along the sides, just kind of making sure that this product is really in first. This is one of their little sampler brushes too. This is Alima Pure brush. It's very dense. And I think for something like the light bronzer, the contouring, and a little bit of I think that's pretty good. So now I'm just going to blend this a little bit more. Again, blending, blending, blending. You know, this is taking me a while. I'm doing it in front of the mirror. I'm still new at this. I'm trying to do the best I can to explain it, to look presentable, and I'm still kind of self-conscious. So now I'm just going in and really making sure that this is not just in one spot, you know. Okay. Okay, this is me, bronzer, foundation, no eye makeup. I'm gonna stop at this point. I have to apply mascara. Everybody knows how to apply mascara. Today, I'm all about natural today. On a day like today when your skin is tired, you feel tired, you're worn out, I just want to feel like I have no makeup. And yet, if I go out like this or without anything, people will ask me if I have a disease or something like that, because I just look very tired and sick. I'm gonna use a mascara that's all natural as well. It's called Pacifica. This is the brand. I hope you can see it. You can get it in Target. It's not really, you know, highly priced, but it's about $14, which, you know, it's definitely more expensive than $5, but I think it's worth it. The only complaint I have so far about this product is that it's very wet when you put it on, and you have to wait a few seconds. If you're gonna, my eyelashes, even though I don't have very thick eyelashes, they're quite long. So if I apply it and then I open up my eyes really wide, I have black dots throughout, and so I have to go back with a Q-tip and this and that. Once it dries, it's fine. It's not clumping, there's no fallout. I love it. And again, being a sensitive and tired today, I want to use something that's natural, breathable, that it's good for my skin, for my eyelashes, for everything else. So I'll see you in a little bit. And I'm back. So I'm done with the makeup for right now. I think I've achieved what I needed to achieve. I went a little bit more dramatic with my eyes because no matter what I did, you know, I just started doing it and it went into a point where I had to improvise and just finish it off this way. I don't hate it. It's a little bit more eyeliner than I normally wear, but why not? Especially with an eyeglasses, I think that this could work. I went back, you know, I had to redo certain things, not seeing up close very well. It is very difficult to do the eyeliner and this and that. I used 3 different pencils, and I will, excuse me, and I will probably do another blog about, you know, eyelining your eyes and eyeshadows, what I use, what I like, what I don't like for now. For today, I'm sorry for the low energy today. That's all I got. How I'm gonna get through the day, I don't know. I feel I just want to veg out, watch a movie, eat something yummy, and just relax. But unfortunately, I can't. I have to move on. I have to schlep on to do what I need to do. For my lips, I'm using a very natural, just a lip balm, a Pacifica again. It's a mixed berry, I believe. So again, I try to emphasize today on all natural, organic, breathable. And I think the only thing that I'm not crazy about with especially a heavy eyeliner like this is that mascara that I picked, it's in brown, and I think I need it in black, and I wish that maybe they have other kinds. This is my first time that I've used this. Great for the gym, great to just, you know, breeze out of the apartment and just, you know, look natural. But as far as more of a dramatic look, I think I need more of a thickening, lengthening mascara, or maybe false eyelashes. Maybe next time. Anyhow, you guys have a great time, whatever you're doing with whatever you're doing today. I'll probably post this within the next few days. Unfortunately, I have no time to edit today, or maybe, you know, I probably won't be able to do it tomorrow, but it will be coming out this week. So if you've learned something, I'm very happy. If you want to share something with me, post your comments, thumbs up, subscribe, give me encouragement to do this, you know. I'll try to improve, I'll try to be better, I'll try to have more energy next time. Okay guys, I'll see you soon. Stay healthy, be kind to yourself and to others. Stay well, princesses. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.